What's up, Poker Brandon here. In this hand, I played a 2-3 no limit hold'em hand. I had pocket aces on the big blind. So the way this hand played out was there was a UTG limp, and then plus one made it $21. Plus one had about $94 behind, about a $100 stack. That would only give him about 33 big blinds. So after he opens, by the way, that's a great sign if you have aces and somebody's opening from early position. It's usually a bigger pocket pair. A smaller pocket pair. Cutoff will call, and then it folds to me. And I think the mistake would be to just call this and slow play in this spot, being first to act out of position. I think holding aces here, you're going to want to raise your aces, kings, queens, jacks, tens. You're going to want to isolate, probably not with nines at this low stake type table. But when a guy has about 30 bigs and your other caller in the hand only has about 15 bigs, you're pretty much just going to want to try to get the money in pre-flop. I guess there is some benefit to maybe bringing in the UTG player, but to try to bring in a UTG limper who's probably just limping to see a flop, and he's going to fold if the price is too big, which is what a lot of these low stakes, I would say 66 big blind cap tables, a lot of these players do that. It's just a mistake trying to slow play and bring him in. So I raise it up, and I do get called by both players. One player, though, he ends up shoving his entire stack in for $42. So he's just dead now. He's all in, and he's going to see all 5 cards. But now I'm heads up with the +1 opponent. And once he makes the call, I do think that he was a very loose player. He was doing some weird stuff, calling with some weird hands. Big call percentage for the +1 player. When a 9-6-3 board comes, I really don't think you should check it here. Holding black aces, I think a bet is better, and I think a small bet is even better. So that is what I do here in order to keep the +1 player invested into a side pot. I decide that I'm going to put out a small bet, something that he will have to call with pretty much all of his range. I don't know how loose he is, but I assume here that he has a pocket pair and it's not kings. So I think he'll call any small bet here in this spot. So I bet out 20. And I think that's just a perfect size so that every pocket pair will call. But he folds. And I think that just reaffirms that he just called with trash. Like probably some weird 10-2 offsuit. Like he was that loose. He was a very loose player. Maybe king jack, like a black king jack might make sense. But anyway, so I just end up seeing 5 cards with the cutoff. And we are all in for $169. Turn is a black 8 of clubs, and we will see a hopefully safe river. Don't want to see a 7 or a heart. And as the anticipation is building, I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10. Okay, I'm going to guess your number. River was a 9, and then I show my hand, and my opponent just mucks, so I end up taking it down, and that's me filming after the hand, and I won. I don't know what the other guy had, but I won this hand, and the number that you decided on between 1 and 10, the number you chose was 7. If I'm right, leave a comment. If I'm wrong, you can go ahead and like the video if I'm wrong. And anyway, I'm Poker Brandon, and I'm out.